Hi storytellers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bourbon. I am a writer, a writing coach, an author, screenwriter, TV writer, and I am here to help you with your publishing career. Please subscribe, hit that subscribe button, also comment, get involved in the conversation, join my Story Concierge Facebook group, and let's get started. Today I'm going to be talking about how to beat writer's block. Okay, I'm going to give you tips if you ever get stuck on how to get unstuck, and I know by the end of this video, please stay for the whole thing, that you will not have writer's block anymore. Well, you might have it, but you're going to find a way to push through it, okay? I'm here to help you. The first thing that I'm going to say, which goes contradictory to what I just said, is I don't know if I believe in writer's block. I think writer's block is an excuse that us writers use if we haven't finished our story or if we're not sure where to go. So it's not so much as writer's block is not having your story where you need to have it. And one way I would say to avoid that is, say you're feeling like you don't want to write today, just go look at your story or think about it, and maybe you need to make an outline. It's a really good way to find what's going on and how to get back into it. Another thing is maybe you're very close to finishing it, but you know you're going to have to revise it and you kind of don't want to, so you're procrastinating. I mean, honestly, that's just something that you need to push through. You need to force yourself to get unstuck, and the best thing that I can say for that is make an actual schedule for yourself. Every morning, say from 8 to 9, you're going to write for an hour, or every afternoon. I don't know what your schedule's like. Everybody's different. I have a friend that gets up at 3 a.m. and he writes for an hour before he goes running, and then an hour after he runs, and then he gets ready and goes to his job. I usually write in the morning. Sometimes I write mid-afternoon when I'm done with my day job, and also sometimes late at night. I tend to be a bit all over the place, but like I said at the very beginning, I tend to not get writer's block. So comment below, do you get writer's block? And if you do you have tips on how you get unstuck? Let's have a conversation. Maybe we can help each other with it. So another thing that I feel that people find or say that they have writer's block is, like, say maybe after they're writing their novel and they've sent it out and you have a bunch of full requests, so it's out with agents, and you're like, what do I do next? I don't know what to do. I have no ideas. I've run out of ideas. Well, that's ridiculous. You're a writer. You did not run out of ideas. So what I suggest in those situations are to write some short stories, journal. Just write every single day. Maybe get up early in the morning and just write 750 words on whatever. It'll kick up your juices, it'll get you going, and it'll help you come up with ideas again, because you have ideas, you just don't know you do, because you're being paralyzed by, oh my God, what if they hate the novel that's already out there? Another thing to do is to buy one of those books that has writing prompts. Writing prompts are a great way to get you going. I mean, some writing prompts, there's that old, it was a dark and stormy night. There's lots of things on Twitter. There's weekly things monthly things on Instagram, challenges where there's a hashtag, authors write this, and it'll get you going. You just have to sort of be creative and force yourself to do it. If this is really what you want to do, you have to find ways to do it. I have this thing where I say that the muse is out drinking today and I don't know what I want to write. I actually have gone through, even though I don't believe in writer's block, periods of time where I'm like, I don't know what story I want to be on. So you know what I did? I just worked on the story that was there, or whatever mood I was in the day. And yeah, maybe those stories aren't published, but it helped me continue to write. And the more that we write as storytellers, the better that we become. Every single thing you do helps your career. There is no bad way to be a writer. If you know what I mean, like if you're writing a short story, it's still going to help your novel. If you're writing a TV show, but you ultimately want to do screenplays, it's still going to help your writing. Everything that you do, as long as you're writing, is going to help you. So that's my last and final tip for how to beat writer's block, is just to write, butt in chair. Sit down, get out your iPad or your laptop or your desktop or old school writing and write. You have to write in order to be a writer. I don't believe that you have to be published to call yourself a writer, but you do have to write. There's no other way to do it. You can't say I have this great story in my head, but it's not written down, because you know what? If it's in your head, no one's ever going to read it or see it on the big screen. So thank you for tuning in. I hope that you like this video. Please subscribe, please share, and comment below. Let's get a conversation started on how you beat writer's block, and let's share tips so we can help each other all become great writers. Thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye!